Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Pradeep, the Training and Placement Officer of JSS Science and Technology University. Been serving in this great organization for more than 10 years now. I joined the university by 2010 after working with corporate tech giant, and the love for Mysore law for JSS is keeping me strong in looking up to a lot of companies on campus, a lot of smiles, students getting job opportunities every year on year.
What makes SJCE a great place to start one's career?
So, JSS Science and Technology University is privileged to have a lot of esteemed companies visiting us every year. So, these are all our institute partners, industry institute partners like Goldman Sachs, Nutanix, Intuit, Amazon, Microsoft, Mercedes. So more of these Fortune 500 companies which are recruiting and present in India are visiting SJC. So a lot of our alumni are also being present in topmost positions in all these organizations, which is helping us to get these companies on board. So SJC alumni are the backbone, and most of the students who are passing out and every year are actually our brand ambassadors, and they are helping us to get back to the company on campus to recruit our SJC students.
How is the current placement season at SJCE amidst the pandemic?
So the placement at JSS Science and Technology University and SJC has not taken the beating. So predominantly everything is online, all selection process is going on online. The only challenge what our students have to cope up with is now to compete with students across various colleges. Earlier, these companies used to come exclusive for our university and recruit students, but now they will be having multiple rounds of interviews, and they will be competing with students from other colleges in Karnataka. But nevertheless, the number of companies visiting has not reduced. The companies which are frequently visiting us every year, they are supporting us tremendously. We are getting newer companies also on board. So our placement number is not a challenge, but students have to uh, pull up their sleeves a little bit and cope up on their technical skills.
Why are so many companies offering internship this time? Can the students be confident about getting FTE?
So in our previous past, all these companies who have offered internship have converted 99% of our students to full-time opportunity. This year, this is a new trend because everything is online. The selection, the online test, everything is being monitored over a laptop or a computer. So companies don't want to take risk in converting employees full-time and offering them a job immediately. But nevertheless, the companies have promised that they have demand and they will convert the students for full-time opportunities. Students should not panic. It is a new way of recruiting everywhere. So internship performance is very important. I'm sure that STC and university students are definitely going to get converted by June, July 2021.
What advice would you give to students that are yet to be placed?
Students who are not placed yet, don't lose hope. Still, there are a lot of opportunities awaited. Companies are listed every week. Wait for your set of companies. Till then, prepare yourself very well for the technical skills which will be asked. So, when I say technical skills, it is domain-specific skills. Along with, if you are inclined towards learning programming, coding, you should practice more on HackerEarth and HackerRank platforms. Now most of the industries are having coding tests imbibed in their first level of testing criteria. So I advise all the non-test students to actually practice few tests on the coding platforms and also your domain-specific skills. And wait for their set of companies. The industries are a little slow immediately, but we see all of them to coming to recruit a lot of our students.
What advice would you give to students of non circuit branches?
So students who are from non-secured branch, especially from mechanical, civil, biotechnology, polymer, um, the industries now immediately are a little slow, but post January, the second phase of recruitment when we open it up, companies will be coming in for the non-circuit set of students. I suggest all of you to get yourself acquainted with designing skills and programming skills. Now every industry is looking for tech savvy core engineers who have to be in their organization. So learn coding, it is going to be advantageous in even though you are a polymer or a biotech student. So all these industries are now going towards AI and ML, which is going to be very beneficial, especially for mechanical students to work towards robotics, and more importantly, do industry projects, work very closely with real-time robotics and AI and ML kind of projects which you want to take it up. So projects are going to be a crucial question to which will be asked in the interview. So 90% of the interview questions will be revolving only on the projects what you do. So concentrate on doing a great work, a great project. This will actually get you doors into any organization which you want to get into.
How should the batch of 2022 prepare for placements?
So students who are getting into the placement cycle by 2021, same advice, you have to be prepared a little bit more than your seniors. Things are changing, interview style is changing. Even though the pandemic situation has opened doors to a lot of opportunities, a lot of avenues, you will be again competing with a lot of students across Karnataka. So unlike earlier where you will be competing with your own classmates, things have changed now. So I'm sure you will be taking our university name high, but be technically prepared. So when I talk about technical skills, they will not ask you anything over the books. They will not go beyond your third year engineering. They will not ask you anything out of the syllabus. It is just going to be revolving around your engineering first, second, third years, and most of the time it will be only on your projects. So if you are getting an opportunity to do summer internship for 2 months, 1 month, take it up. Your resume should be very strong in your technical skills, and also I advise, if you are inclined towards working on any NGOs or any off technical events and opportunities which you get, you should do it. To make your resume strong, it is more to do with other than college, other than books. So if you have a hobby, work on your hobby. If you are playing sports, you should concentrate on doing it. So all these are an advantage in your resume. If you are good in singing, have taken part in any cultural extravaganzas events, mention that in your resume. So just because you are focusing on your career opportunities, don't let go your talent, your skills which you have honed. So these are all the things which will also add into your resume, which will make a resume strong. So work on building a great resume with all these important information in it, and it is also important that your project should be mentioned, and this project is going to be very vital in any of the selection process.
How has LCC played a pivotal role in helping students land their dream jobs?
I'm also very happy to be talking to you, the team of LCC here. They are doing an extremely good job in empowering students, giving them a lot of inputs on placement preparedness, on coding skills, hackathons, innovation contests. So the team is very vibrant, young minds reaching out to a lot of companies, taking sponsorship. So this is a great opportunity for every student entering into HGC to become a member at LCC and take benefits of all the activities they do. This is not restricted to any branch or any engineering year, so it is open for all students from first to fourth year. Any branch can enroll themselves and get benefited by this student forum. So LCC has been really a good opportunity for students to develop on technical skills, coding skills, and also they are doing a lot of cultural events where you can participate. So I suggest all of you to enroll yourself to LCC and make it big.